Welcome back to the channel. It is Chef Sammy and we are cooking with patience. Thank you for watching my Southern Peach ice cream video. It has over 500 views. Today I'm going to be making some beef stir fry. So let's gather our ingredients and tools. You're going to need some white rice, water, salt, canola oil, beef, florets, bell peppers, fresh carrots, onion, garlic clove, sesame seeds, soy sauce, spatula, measuring spoons, a liquid measuring cup, stainless steel measuring cups, paring knife, a 3.8 quart bowl, a 14-inch cutting board, 8-inch frying pan, 2-quart covered saucepan, and a wok. All right, as far as the ingredients go, going back to that list, you need 2 cups of white rice, 4 cups of water, 1 teaspoon of salt, 2 tablespoons of canola oil, a pound of beef, preferably sliced, 1.5 cups of broccoli florets, 2 bell peppers, because you're going to slice those into juliennes, 2 fresh carrots, 1 sweet Vidalia onion, 1 garlic clove, you're going to dice that, as well as 2 tablespoons of sesame seeds and optional 2 tablespoons of soy sauce. All right, now what you need to do is you need to start off with washing your hands, okay? Remember, your health is in your hands, so if you're not washing your hands properly, you're probably transferring germs, and we don't want to do that, okay? You're going to go ahead and you're going to locate your 2-quart covered saucepan and your measuring cup, okay? Gather your rice, your water, and your salt. You're going to put all of those inside of that 2-quart covered saucepan that I was telling you about. I use great value rice, just the grocery store fine sea salt, and water from my refrigerator. All right, I'm going to be using a regular stove. I do not have a gas stove. I'm putting the stove on 5. And then I am going to let the rice come to a boil. And during, the preparation process of the vegetable, when it starts to boil, you're going to simmer it on low. Now, if you're not a person that doesn't like to wash your hands, this might not be the video for you, because I think I wash my hands at least maybe 8 to 10 times during this process. So yeah, just a heads up. If you do not like to wash your hands, this is not a stir fry video that you would want to watch. Gather all of your ingredients, make sure they are in one area, because when you start the stir fry process, you are going to have to move quickly, because you don't want to burn anything. All right, so that means your canola oil, your beef, your broccoli, your bell peppers, carrots, onions, garlic clove, and sesame seeds. There are some people who like to put like a lot of soy sauce in their recipe, and others cannot tolerate a lot of soy sauce. It's kind of like, when you go to the like certain restaurants and they give you like soy sauce packets and stuff like that, because they know that when they're making it, that there's a possibility that it might be too much soy sauce, so they just give you the packs. Yeah, so like that. So if you make the recipe this way, you can control the amount of soy sauce, if that makes sense. Wash your hands again, because you've been touching everything. From the pot to cabinets, opening and closing it, to, get your salt and reach for your rice, etc., etc. All right, grab your cutting board. The cutting board I use is a bamboo cutting board. It is a 14.2 by 9.9 by 1 inch cutting board. So there's a visual for you just in case if you want to purchase it. I love using this paring knife that I have instead of the executive knife. I don't know why. I guess I can just control it a little bit better. The executive knife, you really have to have this motion down pat and stuff like that, and it's just annoying to me. So I feel like it makes me take a little bit longer, so I use my paring knife. All right, Now, my mother-in-law, she's so sweet. She gave us a Cuisinart peeler, something I cannot find to peel the carrots. So I'm going to be using that. So I wash my hands again because, of course, I was touching everything before I touched the carrots. Now, what you're going to do is you want to make sure that your cutting board is just going to like not move while you're cutting. You need to put something underneath that cutting board. I would recommend that you use Easy Liner Original Grip. It's like a shelf liner. You can get it from Walmart. I think it's like $1 and some change for like the rolls, and you can place it underneath that. Make sure you cut out a decent sized rectangle, not as large as the cutting board, but something that can go underneath that. All right, and after you cut that, then you're gonna go wash your hands again, and you're gonna grab your carrots and use your peeler. Go ahead and peel them. Your deli container should be near. Some people don't use a deli container. I didn't put it in the tool list, so I just kind of grabbed it because that's just something I do. You're gonna slice your carrots thin, and then go ahead and grab your bell peppers. My bell peppers came from Walmart. All right, but you need to stop, check on your rice because it should be boiling at this point. Make sure you go ahead and put it on simmer. Then what I do with the bell peppers is I remove the stem because it's easier for me, and then I cut along the lines of the bell pepper. We are cutting into like juliennes. It's a nice little cut. Something you learn in culinary school. All right, and of course I used 2 different colors. I wasn't supposed to have that green one. That bell pepper was supposed to be yellow or orange, but I forgot. And I ran out of garlic as well. My husband had purchased some elephant garlic cloves, so I just used that. Now, normally I would have flipped the cut more over, after the carrots or whatever, but I didn't. I just used the same side, as well as with the onions. I take that back. As well as the garlic. All right, the onions was cut in another area because the bell peppers, the garlic, and everything was just all on that one cutting board. All right, now you're gonna wash your hands again because you are going to have to grab your 8-inch fry pan. Now I use the Tefal brand. I love that brand. I swear by it. You're going to toast your seeds, okay? I use sushi chef seeds. I put my 8-inch fry pan over 4.5 heat. And what you're doing is you're just kind of like, you're keeping the pan on the heat, but you're shaking it around. You're making a lot of noise, honestly, to roast the seeds. Now, if you have people that are irritable, just make sure that they're not in the kitchen while you're doing that, because they're like, why are you making all that noise? That kind of thing. So I did not have any fresh broccoli. The fresh broccoli that was at the store looked like trash. And one thing about me is I'm not going to pick up produce that just doesn't look presentable. So I went ahead and I grabbed some frozen broccoli florets, and I put them in the microwave for about 2 minutes, and I let them sit there, and I washed my hands again. Now, you have to locate your wok. Took my wok. I turned the stove up to 5 because it was on 4.5 after I toasted the seeds, and some canola oil in there. Took almost 2 minutes for it to get hot. If you want to know where I purchased this wok from, it is from MACY'S. Here's a description, just in case if you want to purchase it. It is not sponsored. All right, make sure that you wash your hands again because you're opening up the meat. You're going to transfer the germs to the meat. I mean, there's already stuff in the meat anyways that you have to pick out, but you want to put half of the meat inside of the pan. You want to make sure that we are browning the meat until it's done. So that's approximately 7 minutes. All right. There's the bowl. You need to put the meat in it. So you're not going to put all of the meat in at one time. You're going to divide the meat. Okay. And then you're going to repeat the process until it's done. Now, that wok is going to be hot, and you're going to see where the oil, okay, started to burn a little bit. You want to make sure that you wash your wok very quickly and make sure that it's completely dry. Make sure you don't have any oil on the back or anything like that, because of course you can start a fire. All right. Wash your hands again, and you're going to measure out 2 more tablespoons of canola oil. The wok should heat up, and then you're going to go ahead and pour in your sliced carrots. Now I'm only saying pour because I put mine in a deli container. Then you're going to use your spatula to move it around a little bit, or you can use your fancy chef wrist toss. I don't care anything about that. That was something that annoyed the heck out of me when I was in culinary school. I was like, oh, you're not doing it right. Flip your wrist, flip your wrist. I just don't have to flip the wrist in me. So I used the spatula. The next ingredient you're going to put in is your bell peppers, okay? You just want to cook them. You don't want to make them mushy. You want to have a little bit of bite in them. Then followed by your onions, okay? Let them cook. Don't have them too brown. And then you're going to put in your broccoli. And as you can see, the broccoli doesn't look too bad. And then you're going to add your meat back to the wok. At that time, you're going to add your garlic. All right. Let that cook a little bit. And then last, those sesame seeds on the top. Now, there are always people that question the amount of soy sauce that you put into your stir fry. So that's why I said it was optional in the beginning, because of people like that. Yeah. Now you have your beef stir fry. I recommend that you use Kikkoman soy sauce, the less sodium one, and not the Kroger brand that I had out as an optional, which was low sodium. I hope that you all enjoyed this video. Maybe you might need to put some lotion or something on your hands, because your hands might be dry from washing your hands so many different times. But I do thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit the notification bell if you haven't. Subscribe to the channel if you're new and you're liking the content. And don't be a stranger in the comment section. I love comments. I read them. All right.